Hanya every pony. Hello, how is it going? Hello. Hi everyone. How is it going today? I hope you are having a better day than I am. I hope your weekend has been good. I hope you had a better weekend than I did. Some of you are caught in a okay, you know what? Fuck this. Konniya, everyone. Hello, every pony. I hope you are having a better day than I am having. And I hope your weekend is better than my weekend. I know some of you are caught in a snowstorm right now. It is very obvious. I pray for you. I really do. I pray for you so hard that I believe you should be locked inside of a confession booth instead of playing video games. Some of you might even need to go to federal prison instead of being home enjoying the nice, warm, cozy fireplace in the middle of a snowstorm. Today, I am going to explain to you why you should not raid in the hit, critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV that has a free trial where you can explore Eorzea through A Realm Reborn, the award-winning expansion Heavensward and Stormblood, free playtime, unrestricted to level 70, and then afterward, you can purchase the game. It is a monthly subscription where you can enjoy the fan favorite expansion, Shadowbringers, and the conclusion to a 10-year-long story, Endwalker. And then, after you finish Endwalker, you can enjoy the fresh new story of Dawntrail, complete with a brand new raid series called the Arcadion, which is currently on its final turn. So today, I am going to explain to you why raiding in the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV is not good. If you typically like games with no gameplay, comma, why are you playing the gameplay part? I lack game knowledge. Super Succubi, thank you for the $5 Shut the fuck up. Okay. First, does anybody in the chat know what this is? This, for those that do not know, is a Yan that appeared in the cruiserweight tier of Final Fantasy XIV's newest raid series, the Arcadion, on turn 2 M6S in the fight against Sugar Riot. Some people have a visceral reaction to seeing this cute little sheep. It's from Final Fantasy IX, timed out. Don't talk back to me. I'm in the middle of a presentation. If you played the timed out. You don't know more than me. Timed out. 30 minutes. Timed out. Sorry. If you played through the cruiserweight tier, you would know what type of demon this little creature is. This is why you wait for 3 more expansions so you can solo it. You are so stupid. Thank you for the $5 double dollars. This little demon monster has murdered hundreds and thousands of poor little DPS and healers because the tanks can only take 1. And when they kill you, they bash their head against you, and all it takes is 1 head bash to kill you. We did not enjoy the great yanning of 2025. Next. Does anybody know who this is? This is Hector, or more commonly known to raiders as the Brute Bomber from the lightweight raid tier of the Arcadion in Final Fantasy XIV. It's Urianger. It is Urianger. This is Urianger Agrule from Final Fantasy XIV, Scion of the 7th Dawn. Why is he pumpkin colored? He's a bomb from Final Fantasy. He's one of the Final Fantasy bombs. Don't be stupid. He's one of the bombs from Final Fantasy. Hector likes cats, so he's cool. He has a pet cat named Pamba. And Pamba is really cute. I thought it was Urianger. I think it's Urianger. Karma, thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you. Why he got titties? The better to blow you with. Which mouth will he use? Both of them. You'll get blown. What? When you start the fight, he says, I'll blow you. He will blow you. And for blowing you, he will be disqualified from participating in the Arcadion. So you kick his ass. Hell what? He will blow you. I do not know who Smithereens is, but I assume he is being blown as well. I hope he doesn't blow me too hard. I hope you know to do... I know... I hope you know how to solve donut in-out mechanics, because if you do not, I am going to punch you. Next. This is Howling Blade from the final turn in Cruiserweight in the Arcadion Raid series in Final Fantasy XIV. Does anybody remember how to solve Beck in Moonlight? Please raise your hand in the chat. Hello, Leah. Do not say hello to me. I do not like you. The blades do be howling, and his theme song goes, when I climb in his bed, when we lock eyes and I realize that I'm gay. This is slay. This is who I was meant to lay. Bare my cock, bare my balls. My dick throbs against the thrill of your walls as I... So hello, yeah, thank you for the $50 double dollars. Hello, thank you. Next. Can anybody tell me what this is? Does anybody in chat have unk status and remembers this? It's when you're out of range for heals because they were too busy building the fucking tree. I see a duck. Partake of his gifts. When the hot DILF injects foreign DNA into my body against my will, and I have to build a tree with the guy standing next to me in front of the hot DILF that injected me with DNA against his will, against my will, well, also his will. Yeah. Can anybody tell me who this is? Anybody? Does anybody know who this is? The guy that keeps on getting milked. The guy that keeps on getting fucking milked! The lactating man! The man that delivers milk straight to your door and punches you in the fucking face! That's my gay cousin. Don't be related to him. I'll kill you too. First, he will take your measure, and then he will ask to see your feet. He will tell you that he will not lose, and that feral souls are what makes the Arcadion what it is. I'm getting lightheaded. Forgive me for a second. I don't know who this is. Be fucking grateful you do not know who this is. Every day of my fucking week I have spent with this man. I have seen this man more than I have seen my own mother. That's my dad. If you're related to him, I'll kill you too. Can anybody in chat tell me how to solve this? Is anybody in chat smart enough to know how to solve this mechanic? The name of the mechanic is Orbital Omen. Can somebody in chat tell me how you fucking solve this? Is it A, dodging the lines in the order that the portals appear? Or B, standing on the fucking markers and raw dogging it? Forward and back. Alt F4. B, obviously raw dogging it. Aren't you smart enough to do it? I'm gonna shove my foot so deep in your nostrils that your brain is gonna melt. Shoot the ball at the big pile. It's like pool, right? Can anybody tell me what the easy trick to solving this mechanic is? Dodging. That's how you solve this mechanic. By dodging! Not standing there, not getting hit. You fucking dodge. And then not going, oops. Does anybody know what is in the image here? Can anybody tell me what is in this image? You can't blame the healer because you get a damage down, and then I end up out DPSing you because you got a fucking damage down. That's not a me problem, that's a you problem. I am going in raw. Answer to the milkman. I no longer want to hit it from the back, smack it from the front. A pole. This is a tower mechanic. You solve the tower mechanic by standing in the tower. Sometimes the towers require 2 people to stand in it. And when it requires 2 people to stand in it, there's 2 indicators. 1, it will have 2 circles at the bottom of the tower. Or there will be 2 fucking towers right next to each other. Bad tower, you do not stand on it. Does anybody know what happens when you do not stand in the tower? It blows up. And it wipes the party. Stand in it. You all know what a clock looks like, don't you? It requires no intelligent thought. Stand in it. A week ago, I stated on this stream that I wanted to milk this man. That I wanted to hit it from the front, smack it from the back. Today, I've changed my mind. He is mortal enemy number 1. I hate him more than I hate all of you. And that's a lot of hatred flowing through my body, okay? I hate you guys more than I hate anything else. But this guy has come and triumphed all of that. Leah enemy number 1. One of the tanks has a cleaving tank buster, and you shouldn't stand in a tower. That is why the tanks stand in the tank tower. What do tank towers look like? Maybe they have giant red circles indicating that you shouldn't go inside of it. Does anybody know what 4 plus 4 is? Or, a little bit more challenging, what is 8 divided by 2? Thank you for the gifted subs. 8. Easy. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 69. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. Roku Nana. Roku. Roku Nana. 7, 8, 9. I'm such a fat fucking chud. Rub my belly. Nice boomer meme. Some of you guys are achieving unk status. I'm happy for you. Not all chuds are fat. You're right. I am proof of that. Do you think it's funny? Do you think it brings me joy? Have you found fulfillment in your journey? Was it worthwhile? Did you enjoy it? I didn't. What the fuck do you mean? I saved the theorists, and this is the things I get! I'm the fucking warrior of light! Why do I have to fucking deal with this? Averting the final days? Easy! Easy! Killing a stupid blind man? Easy! Smacking Fan Daniel's butt from the back? Easy! This? Apparently too fucking hard! The hardest part of this fight is not doing the mechanics. The hardest part of the fight is dealing with the 7 other fucking ads that you spotted with! Standing is hard. It's really hard to stand in things. Oh, I can't see. There's too much happening on my screen right now. Aha, sorry, it was lag. Oh my god, some reason I just backflipped out the fucking arena because I was bored. I decided not to put the rock down where I needed to because I was trying to get uptime. No, I missed my tower because I was trying so hard to hit the boss. No, I didn't know where the range tower was, so I'm just not going to stand in the range tower. Oops, I forgot to LB3 right before flatliner. So let me just do it late. Oh my god, guys, why did we not have LB3 during Heartbreak Kick? I don't think our DPS was big enough. Maybe if you fucking limit broke on time, we'd be able to have LB3! But no, I couldn't be bothered to do it because mechanics scary. I didn't know how to do it. Oh my god. No, I think the way that we clear this fight is by setting the average item level to 780 because that'll surely show everybody that we know how to play the fucking game. Yeah, let me just set the average item level to 780 because that'll solve all of our issues. Sorry, I didn't pot during flatliner because I got scared. Sorry, I didn't pot because I forgot. No, sorry. What is 10, 6, or 1, 0, 0, 6, 30, 10 main? 6, 6, 10, 30. I'm getting fucking confused. It's 0, 6, 10, 30. It's not that fucking hard. Wait, you guys are potting? I didn't know that. It's 0, 6, 10, 30. Say it with me, guys. It is 0, 6, 10, 30. You hold. You hold. You send LB. You do the freaking mechanic. 0, 5, 10 if you're not freaking... 0, 5, 10 if only it were fucking possible. 0, 5, 10 and you didn't have 7 other ads that you had to fight during the entire fucking rotation! In conclusion, this is why I think that not everybody is allowed to play video games, and I think that I just think that maybe some people should go to prison. Why is his name Bing? Why is his name Bingy? That's my goat. I actually don't know what they meant by this, but I'm happy for them. The binky. Do you guys think dancing green would look good in a binky? Is Leah okay now? Do I look okay to you? Look me in the eye. Do I look okay to you? Is this the face of somebody that's okay? Is this the face of a normal, sane, happy, healthy person? Is this the face of somebody that's never been hurt ever in her entire life? Is this the face of a normal fucking normal person? Yes. I've never been more okay. I'm definitely okay. Everything is fine and I feel okay and happy and healthy. Yes, everything is totally okay and peachy and I've never ever been hurt in my entire life, and everything is good, and we've never had problems before. Nope. Not ever. Not ever, not me. I've never encountered problems. You know how dire this has become? You know how fucking dire this entire thing has become? Look at this. Look at this. Look at what they've made me do. Does this look like the desk of a normal person? Do I look sane to you? Look at what they have me doing. Do you see this? Does this look normal to you? Does this look fine? Do you think I'm okay? I'm fine. Everything is fine. It's Monday. It's fucking Monday. Do you know how fine everything is? It's totally okay. Everything is fine. It's only Monday. It's only Monday. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like everything resets tomorrow and it's fine. Everything is fine. Hello, Bella. Everything is fucking fine. It is. It really is. I should just be a fisher. You're right. Maybe my life would be so much easier if I was just a fucking fisher. You're right. I should just become a fisher. And I should just start setting the fucking alarms on my phone for 6 o'clock in the morning every 3 months, so that way it can wake up and catch the fish, because that won't lead me to insanity either. Maybe fishing was the meta all along, and I should be doing something that makes me happy instead of fucking raiding. It's gonna be worse tomorrow. It's gonna be so much worse tomorrow. No, it won't be worse tomorrow. You know why? Because everyone that was hard stuck in M10, that finally made it to M11 and is fucking trolling me, is gonna go back to being hard stuck in M10 until the weekend. And then after the weekend, they can't hurt me anymore because I'll have cleared it and I'll be fine and I'll be out of actual fucking hell. And I won't have to worry about it anymore because we'll be hard stuck on freaking arena split again. And it's fine. It's really fine. I won't have to worry about it because they didn't actually clear M10. It was just the end of the week and people wanted work runs. And that's all it was. People wanted money, so they were carrying people through M10. These people didn't actually actually clear M10 because they know how to do the fight. They were only carried through it by the sheer will of the players that know how to do the fight. And then they got to M11 and thought they were capable of clearing the fight, so they started joining clear parties, and they're obviously not fucking clear ready because they can't do arena split. I could use my powers as a streamer for good. You're right. I could definitely just go and start carrying people. But I can only carry people if they know how to fucking do the mechanics. Right? You still have to know how to do things. I can't do that if you don't know how to do the fight. It sounds like a you problem. You're right. You're right. You're right. It's always my fault. It's always my fault, and I don't know what I'm doing, and I should just be better at the video game. You're right. It's definitely not my fault, and I've never done anything that was... It is my fault. No, you're right. It is my fault. It's all my fault because I haven't been doing enough. Yes, I haven't been doing enough, and we should always blame the healer because the healers can't adjust fast enough. You're right. You're right. No, let's miss 2 towers and make the streamer heal through 2 bleeds. You're right. You're right. It's not like the bleed is faster than my Medica 3 cast. I should just be faster. You're right. You're right. Let me swift cast Medica 3 and then hard cast it. And then when somebody dies and I don't have my swift cast up because I was trying to save everybody, you go, oh my God, why didn't you heal? You weren't healing enough. This is all your fault. Yeah, you didn't heal enough. You're right. You're right, actually. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. It's not the fact that the white mage was out damaging half of the party. That's not the problem here. No, that's not the problem here. It was because we had a lack of healing. Yes, when we die let's consult the graphs. When this isn't the graph that I need. Oh my God. When we die to a 0.5% in rage, that was a lack of healing. If I healed more, we would not have died to a 0.5% in rage. That is the healer's fault for not healing. You're right. That is a me problem. You're Benny? You're Belle? Maybe I should hit my fucking buttons. You're right. You're right. This is a problem that the healers have to deal with. It's a skill issue. Yes. Yes, you're right. I should just be better and I should heal more because that will definitely solve the 0.5% enrage problem. Exactly. Exactly. This isn't Bible study. You're right. It's so much more than Bible study. This is so much more important. I'm a Final Fantasy tourist. You're right. You're right. If the DPS is being out DPS by the healer, that's their problem. No, it's the healer's problem because I didn't heal enough. You're right. At a 0.5% in rage, it is simply my fault for not healing enough. It is not the DPS's problem for not doing enough damage. You're right. And the healer out DPSing half of the party is because I wasn't healing enough. And that is why we died to 0.5% in rage. Yes. Yes, it's always important to own up to your own mistakes. You're right. You're right. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. You're right. But tanks can tank. Tanks don't need to do damage. They're tanks. It's fine if you just hit Tomahawk the entire time. It's really fine. And when the Dark Knight dies, because they dashed in with something, I don't even know what the fuck they dashed in with, but when the Dark Knight dies, it's the healer's fault. It is. I should have pressed the glare button less because that would solve the 0.5% enrage issue. Paladins who do the same amount of damage as a glare mage. Me when I out DPS a Dark Knight and a Paladin both, but it is my problem for not healing enough. I should heal more. But am I auto-attacking as healer for optimal DPS? You're right. You're right. I should have auto-attacked more. You're right. Maybe we wouldn't have this problem if I auto-attacked more. It's okay. Now you know. You're right. You're right. Just don't get hit. Problem solved. It's a me problem when our Viper gets hit by Orbital Omen and gets a damage down. I should solve that. I should Asuna the damage down off of him. You're right. You're right. When the Viper gets hit by Orbital Omen and gets a damage down, I should just simply Asuna him. You're right. And that would make all of our problems go away. When the Reaper gets a damage down right before the 2-minute starts, that's a me problem. It is. He has full health, just the damage down, but that's still a me problem. I should heal the damage down off of him. And then also, I should do enough damage to cover the DPS loss of the damage down that the Reaper has during the 2-minute. You're right, I just need Asuna back on my hotbar. That would solve all of our problems. Are these randos or people you regularly play with? Both. But at least the people I play with, I trust. You know, the other day I was in a party, and I was pretty funny, I gotta say. I was bringing the party to the party, and everyone thought I was so funny. And I said, you know, I'm thinking about becoming a comedian as a day job. And they were like, maybe don't do that. Well, obviously I can't become a fucking raider because I'm getting cucked. This is why you can't raid with friends, chat. Is because if you need to be mean to somebody, your friends, you can't be mean to your friends. It makes it too hard. And I need to be able to yell at somebody, right? I can't do that. If I just played Warframe or something. I don't know. Maybe I should just go play Warframe. Maybe my life would be so much happier if I just played Warframe and didn't raid. Maybe the real comedy was the prog all along. Not Warframe. I don't know. Maybe making love to Emmett Selk would solve all of my problems instead of having to raid. I don't know. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I am the problem. Maybe I am the terrorist. Maybe it's me all along. It was me all along. I've never actually cleared this fight. It's true. It's true. I'm a liar. It was all me. I've never done it right before, and I don't deserve flavors because I can't play anything correctly, and I suck at video games, and I should just not do this anymore. Come to Warframe. We have Emmett Selk, but gayer. I don't like it. I don't like Emmett Selk. I don't deserve flavors anymore. I eat food without seasoning. Maybe I should be a white boy, just not season my food anymore. Maybe that's the problem. Have you tried not showering as much? I have gone without showering. I have gone with only walking 100 steps. I have gone with only eating coffee and pretzel chips all day. I have gone with staying up until 8 o'clock in the morning. I have gone with making this 24/7. And none of my problems have been solved. I waited. I didn't even play yesterday. And then I waited until like the end of the night. And I was like, maybe I'll go in for a moment. Maybe I'm just not cut out for this. You're right. It's all me. It's all me. I've never seen the end of the fight before. You're right. This is all me. Have I tried... You know, I was in a Merc party. Bella, hello. Hi. Hello. I was in a Merc party. It was 20 million. 20 million gil. For all loot. Right? And I was like, yeah. And then it was like all loot except the twine. And I was like, oh my god, the twine is the only piece I need. So this works out perfectly. So I joined the Merc party. And I was like, this looks promising. I got nosy. You should never get nosy. I got nosy and found out the party lead had never cleared the fight. The party lead hadn't passed arena split. But it's my fault. It's my fault. Trying to buy a clear. You not only want all of the loot, but you want to be carried into a clear. I should try the white boy special. Medium rare chicken breast with beans. She would appreciate her current life right away. This happened in Fru where people would put up a Merc party with no intention of paying out in order to trap people for their prog. I've resulted to calling that baby trapping, you know? Instead of just trapping, it's baby trapping. It's pretty much the same thing. You know, the other day, the only way it's your fault is not doing re-clears on Tuesday. I can't go into Party Finder until Friday evening because I'm in a static. I need you guys to understand. I'm in a static and I can't go into Party Finder to try and re-clear M11 until Friday night. I sit in that fight for like 6 hours with my static and then I have to go back. PF is a rough life. I PF'd all of M6S and it was less painful than this. And if you remember M6S, that shit sucked. That shit sucks so bad. I was in this one party the other day, and we were having problems with arena split with people. Like, we'd have too many people on the sides in arena split, and we had like 2 tethers in the corner, the same corner, and we had 5 people on one side, and I was like, what is happening here? And so I was like, hey, and I knew it was one of the DPSs, but I'm a nice person, and I wasn't gonna call them out, right? So I was like, hey, does anybody have any questions on arena split? And they're like, no. I was like, okay, we go again, right? We go again. The same thing happens. And I was like, does anybody have questions on arena split? This was a clear party, by the way. And they're like, no. I was like, okay, well, we have too many people on the left side during arena split, so I'm gonna take a VOD and see what's going wrong. Like, what's going wrong. And so I look, I take the VOD, and I see what the problem is. I was like, okay, it looks like one of the DPSs. I know who it is at this point, but I'm a very nice person, and I'm not gonna point it out. And I was like, the DPSs, do you guys have any questions? You know, it's okay to ask. It's a nice party. I'm not gonna bite you. Just if you have questions, let me know. And they're like, no. Why are you calling out the DPS? Like, the DPSs. And then all the DPSs are like, it's not me. I know which DPS it is. So I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe it was just a one-time fluke. It wasn't, but I'm a nice person. And I was like, maybe it's a one-time fluke, so I'll take another VOD. The person who is at fault calls me the VOD police. I'm called the VOD police. Clear party, by the way. Maybe they were here for good vibes. Me being called the VOD police by an ultimate legend. It is simply my fault for not also being an ultimate legend. That is my bad. I will take accountability. They have cleared Uwu, and I have not. So clearly they know more about the game than I do. I should not have... It's my fault for taking a VOD and trying to figure out what the problem was in a clear party that couldn't make it past arena split. That is my fault. I was in another party. The Heavens Legend. And something was going wrong. At this point, I can't even remember what we were arguing about. But I got curious because this guy was being an asshole. I looked. His entire profile was all of his fursona making out with another furry. He was from Fairy. But it's all my fault, right? Maybe if I was a furry with a fursona, then I would have cleared if I was a furry with the fursona. That's my bad. I should create a fursona. Was it a tank? Yes, it was a tank. No, it wasn't actually. It was a monk. It was a monk. Of course it was a monk. It was a monk with the Fru weapon and a Heaven's Legend title. It's always like that. It is always a naked Hrothgar with the Fru monk weapon and a Heaven's Legend title. And they're from Fairy. This is like an issue you always run into. It's like fucking clockwork. You do not understand what it's like out there, guys. You really do not understand what it's like out there. I need to join a full Hrothgar group if I want the day one clear. You're right. You're right. That's my fault. That's my fault. I just should have. See, I can't go and clear on Tuesdays because I like my static. And they are great people. And I really like playing with them. And I want to be respectful of the loot in my static. And so I'm a nice person. And I won't. And I wait until the weekend. Because I'm a nice person. But the people that you meet, the people that you run into in there, the 7 other ads that you're forced to be with for 90 minutes of your evening. I don't know if it's worth the book anymore. I don't know. I don't want to go back in tonight. I really don't, but I have to. And I'm gonna get baby trapped. And then I'm gonna crash out next week. You need multiple books. If I don't clear this week, then I would need 3 more books. 3 as opposed to 4, by the way, because I've cleared this once already. I imagine the euphoria of clearing this fight purely in Party Finder. is better than clearing an ultimate. Maintenance in 4 hours, by the way. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm saved. I'm saved. I'm saved. Oh my god. The phantom weapons come out. Nothing can hurt me anymore because of the phantom weapons. You're right. You're so right. The phantom weapons come out. And then I don't have to worry about anything anymore. I don't ever have to raid again. You're right. You're right. I could just pass on a book this week and I could go get the phantom weapon. It was all worth it, guys. Because now I don't have to worry about anything anymore. Except for a terrible... Hey, I liked the grind for the last phantom weapon. That was like one of my favorite things I've ever done in the game. I really liked it. You guys will be like, yeah, but the grind. I loved it. I had so much fun with that. And then I just sat in like random queue all day. And I was like trying to just, well, I don't know. And there's just like, you know, I'd finished a tier. And I was like, there's nothing else for me to do. So I'm just gonna go and do Labyrinth of the Ancients 1,000 times. And it was really worth it. I had a lot of fun. Some people are allergic to playing the game. Yeah, I liked having an excuse to do dailies again. Exactly. It gives you something to do. I'm currently doing that grind. I did not like the grind for the rocks, but I liked the grind like where they made you do like the compass thing. That was fun. I didn't really like the rocks, but it got me doing fate, so I didn't really mind it. But 30 alliance raids is crazy though. We aren't supposed to do them all at once. Just a little bit at a time. So if you do one a day, your daily, it takes 30 days. It's not that bad. I mean, in the grand scheme of how long it takes for these patches to come out, it's really not that bad. There's one every day for like a month. It's fine. Yeah, you can't just jump in and quit after a few minutes for it to count. No, and you'd also get reported. And then your account would be banned. And they put you in prison where they spank you really hard. I can bang out 3 alliance raids a day easy. Yeah, I got to do the Circus Tower. Yeah, Circus Tower. And then I'd queue into Circus Tower and I'd be like, oh my god, my boyfriend's in here. And then I get to see my boyfriend and I'm like, oh my god, my day is better. And then I would queue for leveling and then they put me in the Aisha scope and I'd be like, oh my god, my boyfriend's in here too. That's awesome. And then I would do my trial and they'd give me Zodiac and I'm like, oh my god, my boyfriend. And then I'd have a perfect day because I got to see my boyfriend all day. And I'm like, wow, this is so awesome. Yeah. I didn't mind the Demi-Atma. I ended up completing the Dawn Trail of Fates. I also like, well, I think it was okay cause then you get to do, yeah. I never got to do Amon Savage, sadly. I was too locked in on the MSQ to do Amon Savage, but I really wish that I did. But by the time that I was done, they already patched it, so I was like, what's the point, man? But I wasn't doing my dailies at all. I was beelining through that MSQ. Funny Daniel, I love that guy. That is my beautiful lavender marriage boyfriend. Yes. I love him very much. I think the game would be better if they put him in it again. You're right. You're right, guys. Well, if you think about it, there is a possibility of him still being in the game. Right? Right? Because I am lucky. And there's more out there. More for me, less for you. I think Leah might like Final Fantasy 3. I went to well, they didn't play it there actually now that I think about it. It's just on the album. No, I went to Distant Worlds and they locked us in the theater and then they made us listen to like 30 minutes of Xenos. And I was like, oh. If I liked Xenos, this would be awesome. He hasn't coughed blood on the cutscenes yet. This is how he could come back. Fandaniel reborn. This is how Fandaniel comes back, guys. Okay? Hi, Michan! Hello, Raiders! Hello, every pony. Welcome to my stream. Have you finaled your fantasy for the 14th time yet? No. I saw he dragged him to gay love super hell. He dragged him to super hell for forever. It's okay. That's okay. We can get him back. It's true. It's so true. Is Leah playing Final Fantasy 14? Do I look like I'm playing Final Fantasy 14? Do you think that's all I do in my day? Is play fucking Final Fantasy 14? Do you think that my entire life revolves around Final Fantasy 14? And that I do nothing else in my day except play Final Fantasy 14? I have other hobbies, you know. Okay? I do other things in my day other than playing Final Fantasy 14. I also play 100 Line. Like watching Final Fantasy 14, all Hermes cutscenes, one hour, fully voiced. All Fandaniel cutscenes, 53 minutes, fully voiced. Other hobbies like playing the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14. You know, I got Octopath Traveler for Christmas. That's been great. I haven't opened it yet, but I imagine it would be great. Talk about my favorite yaoi pairings in 14. I like Estinian and Vritra. I like Estinian and Vritra. I'm trying to think what else is a good yaoi pairing. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all the yaoi I like. But it's a good yaoi. It is. Emmett Hitledeus? No. Nero and Sid. Oh wait, you're right. I also like Nero and Sid. I do like these some old men hate sex yaoi. You're so right. Graha and the ice cream is a nice pairing. That's also a good one. But I don't know if the ice cream is yaoi. It could have been heterosexual love. We don't know. Yeah, Octopath is great. I played the first one, just like regular Octopath, and I didn't really like it, but I heard Zero is really good, and I like that it's like pretty customizable, so I decided to check it out again. Maybe I'll like it. Yeah. Heterosexual love doesn't exist, Leah. Come on. Then explain Estinian and Ysael. That's what I thought. Heterosexual love doesn't exist, but the most perfect heterosexual couples literally Estinian and Ysael, and you didn't even give a fuck because you only think with a small yaoi brain. I have a bigger brain than you. Yes. That's heterosexual hate love. And it's beautiful. And it's beautiful. True. True. Yes. Do you know they're selling the Gridanian punch mug as physical merch? They are, yes. Did you see they're also selling cans with the scions on? Oh, wait, I know who a good yaoi couple is. Fuck, it was right there. It was right there the whole time. Thank credit Urianje. Thank credit Urianje was right there and I forgot about it. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I forgot about them. Sorry, guys. Another good yaoi couple, Staincrit and Urianje. Onk yaoi. Speaking of old man yaoi, yes. Yes. Verily good yaoi. Yes. Old man yaoi. Isn't Ysael just delusional? Yeah. What about Emmerich and Harshafont? I do not like Harshafont. I think Emmerich is okay. I think Amaric is very handsome, but I don't particularly feel strongly about him, and I really do not like Harshafont. Actually, a fun fact, meeting Harshafont is the reason I dropped A Realm Reborn. Horsey fart. But why? Thancred x Ranjit. I don't know if I shipped Thancred and Ranjit together. I don't know about that one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What else is a good couple? There's good Yuri. There's good Yuri. Gaia and Reen. That's great. Smile better suits a hero, Leah. That sounds like a him problem. I don't know. Is it because you thought Harshafont deserved better than you that you dropped it? I remember you going on a rant. I just didn't care. I'm sorry. That's my hot take. I just didn't care. Maybe I could have cared more, but I just didn't. I thought Leah was diehard yaoi. I also like Yuri. I like Yuri. I've got a great mix of yaoi and Yuri. Yes. Yes. We got DSR to prove that Harshafont's better off dead. I'm sorry, that's not funny. That's so fucked up. I mean... Is she tracking nobody's son? I don't know. I didn't care for the vault that much. I cared for the vault. Yeah. I cared for the vault, but I did not care about Harshafont. After he gave his life for us. Well... he did what he needed to do. Right? Actually, when I started playing Heaven's Ward, I remember I had the biggest crush on Autorel, Harshafont's brother. I thought he was really handsome, so the entire time I was playing through Heaven's Ward, I was like, oh my god, he's so, oh my god, twirling my hair. And then they never showed him again. Like, he just was... He just fucked off and never showed up again. I was like, okay, that's great. But by the end of that, I was like... yeah, I like a Manolin. I love a Manolin! He's so cute. Oh, that's some good yaoi! You're so right! You're so right! A Manolin and Sickard. That's good yaoi! I forgot about them. Oh, man. Oh, man. You're right. You're right. He was a non-factor. He was barely there. I know. But then by the time that like I finished Heaven's Ward, I was like, I hope bad things happen to that Estinian fellow. I like it when bad things happen to him. And then, well, the dragons wrote a song, and I was like, wow. And then now that guy turned Japanese. And he turned Japanese, and then I gave him the Mexican card. So, you know, Mr. Worldwide, Hesperos and La Habrea, I guess. But La Habrea and his bitch wife kind of make for a good heterosexual couple. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of obsessed with La Habrea and his bitch wife, because if I was married to, oh wait, Hegemony and Athena. Yeah, you might have finished Guardian Boy, speak a little Domin. I did not know you had Mexican cards to give out. Yes. Dawn Trail, find my ether currents. Yeah. Athena and Hegemony. But I also like Athena and La Habrea. I just think sometimes if you have a really crazy bitch wife, maybe she made points, you know? Ilbert and Robot. That's fucked up. up, bro? Dawn Trail. I'm trying to think what else is a good ship. Kona X Industrialization. That's a good ship. I met Yotsuyu. Perfectly normal about her. Yeah, I'm also very normal about Yotsuyu. Sure, yeah. Who's Yotsuyu again? I'm sorry. Could you remind me, chat? Who is Yotsuyu again? I seem to have forgotten. Sorry. Yotsuyu. Who is that again? Yeah, I just I don't failed to Asahi says Brutus mentioned Asahi. Did somebody say Asahi? Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm sorry. Did you mean Asahi says Brutus's sister? That's crazy! Oh my god! Oh my god! Do you guys know Asahi says Brutus from the hit expansion Stormblood? Did you guys know? Oh my god, you know who'd like Arcadion? Cleo. You're right, this is how we get Cleo back. Yotsuyu is the best girl. I'm sorry. Gay icon Asahi. Asahi is a type of gay representation that we need in media. And by that, I mean being a cuck simp. Yeah. A cuck simp. Who is also very misogynistic. Yes. That's the perfect gay representation I think that we should put in media. Am I right? Am I right, chat, or am I right? Right? Is everybody needs to be represented. You know what? Fuck you. If you're a wrestling fan who played 14 and hasn't resubbed to play the Arcadion, what are you doing? Do not play Final Fantasy 14 for the raid series Arcadion. It can and will hurt you. Do not play the Arcadion. Do not play the Arcadion in Final Fantasy 14. Never touch the Arcadion in Final Fantasy 14. You know what? Actually, Dawn Trail doesn't have a raid series. It was the first expansion to come out and not do a raid series. Doesn't that suck? There's no gameplay. Game is washed. I'm so sorry. There's nothing in this game. Absolutely nothing. Don't play Final Fantasy 14. Just don't. Just don't. That's crazy. I can't believe they made an entire expansion with no raids. I know Pandemonium was the last one. That's really sad. That's really sad. You got squashed by Athena sexual style, and then they just never did a raid series again because that was the peak. And it's only they could never top that, right? Actually, I will say the Arcadion has really good music. So maybe that's worth it because the music in Arcadion is a banger. Every single song is a banger. We never got past classical elements. It's crazy that the Honeybee songs replaced the entire array. It's crazy that Be My Honey is the only song in all of Arcadion. Could you imagine fighting Howling Blade to Be My Honey? That's crazy. You should cover some of the songs. When long live the king. Hear the call and rise to the fight. Arcadion, protected by his almighty right. We will rise, yeah. We will break, yeah. We will seize all that we can take. Da-da-da-da, is something grandeur. Hey, go back to sleep. First I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork. There is much more to come. It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. What is he going to do with all those weapons? I will not yield my throne. How about this? First, I shall measure your foot. Show me your foot. Evaded with a palm. I will not yield my throne! The power of feral souls makes the Arcadion what it is. Unenhanced warrior. First, I shall measure your throne. Show me your foot. She's draining the crowd of their ether. My hot take is I think that the Vamp Fatale fight sucks. And I dread doing it tomorrow, not because the fight is hard, but because the fight puts me to sleep. It's not a difficult fight. I can't believe they put an extreme in the Savage. That's crazy. That's crazy. Not a hot take, but she's kind of hot. She's hot, but when I play, that's me. That's me. Honeybee was an extreme too. Hey, okay. Lightweight was the first time I ever raided. Like, ever. In the game, ever. And, like, Black Cat wasn't difficult, right? I picked it up pretty fast. But Honeybee gave me so many problems because I was so scared. And every time I would go into Party Finder, I would be so nervous. And I would, like, fuck up, like, alarm pheromones because I would just be so nervous the whole time. And then I'd be like, I'm so sorry. And then, like, I was definitely a terrorist. But then by the end of the tier, I was like, okay, you know what? This is pretty okay. I can do it. I didn't like raiding when I was doing, like, Honeybee. I thought I was really bad at it. And then I went to Brute Bomber. I was like, damn, this... I can never do this. It's so hard. And then M12S, I was like, actually... Yeah. Watching your Vamp Fatale runs of memorize the entire strat. Doing it day one versus like doing it like week 4 or whatever is so different. On day one, obviously I struggled, but then like by tomorrow, it was fun to do on day one though. I think it was the first time I've ever streamed Savage 2. So yeah, did she beat Vamp Fatale? No. I'm hard stuck M9. I can't get past Hell in a Cell. Unfortunately, I am so hard stuck. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hard stuck M9S. And I am looking forward to going into M10S. Progging is required. I should yeah, you're right, actually. I should prog M9 more. So that way one day I can clear it. I really hope I can clear it by next month. That bad, huh? Yeah. Yeah. I struggle a lot with M9S, so you know, that's just you know, that's the problem of being a baby reader is I struggle. Relic weapons drop tomorrow, right? Yup. Yup. No worries. Prog at your own pace. This is not an easy tier. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Do not patronize me! I swear to God! Do not pat on the back, Leah. It's okay. Shut the fuck up! Ban him. You're right. Ban him. Where did your comment go? You better delete it before I find it. Put user in timeout. Ban for my chat. I swear to God. Kill! You're right. Beat a weak one like me. I fucking wish. I'm not that good at the game. I'm not that good. We saw it, Leah. You got the L. Yeah. Yeah. Rah, 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 rah. Literally 1984. Shut the fuck up. Blood is in the water today. Create an alt and tell her how to play an easy job like White Mage. If only I would play White Mage. This is my fault for trying to play a complex job like Scholar. It's my bad. I should just pick up an easy job like White Mage. I've never played White Mage before, but it seems like it would be brain dead easy. So let me just pick it up. You're right. I have never... you know what, chat? You definitely are so much smarter than me. I should just simply play White Mage. There's no shame in playing a brain dead job. You're right. You're right. White Mage is really fun this tier. I should try playing it. I should. If White Mage is so fun this tier, I should try playing it. I never thought about that. Ever. I've never thought about playing White Mage a day in my life. God, if only I played White Mage, maybe my life would be easier. I play Samurai and Reaper. Me when I'm sorry. That was gonna be mean. I'm sorry. Me when I'm stupid? Sorry. I'm sorry. And no, I'm happy for you. I'm sorry. That was mean. I'm sorry. Do what you want. I'm sorry. Imagine playing White Mage in 2026. Hey, did you know Daya got a +10 on Impact? Did you know Daya got a buff on Impact? Did you guys know? Indulgence now is a mitigation? Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that Indulgence is now mitigation for White Mage? Did you know that? Did you know they added a mitigation button for White Mage? Did you know? Did you know that there's a mitigation on White Mage? Seriously? Yes. Did you guys know that you could do Blood Lily on opener now? Did you know you start with full Lily and Blood Lily now? Did you know White Mage got buffs? Did you guys know about that? Did you guys know? Since when? Since the patch dropped, doofus? Huh? Since the patch dropped. Are you stupid? Blood Lily on opener is pretty hype. It is hype. I really like it. It's a lot more fun. It's a lot more fun this way. And I also really like that we have the mitigation button now. I feel like I'm contributing for the first time ever. Every time I press it, I'm like, don't worry, kitten. Daddy's got this. I feel like that one picture of the wolf that's like, stand behind me, kitten. I'll protect you. Every time I press indulgence. I feel like I'm contributing something to the raid now. I don't play White Mage, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, it's fucking obvious you don't. Chipsuma Katana. Konnichiwa, madam. Kitten, daddy needs heals. Kitten, daddy's about to do it. Kitten, daddy can't take it anymore. Me when I press indulgence, and I'm like, I'm helping. And then everybody still takes a fuck ton of damage, and I'm like, damn. That sucks. Watching helplessly. Damn. Gomen, Oof-chan. Gomen. Me when I give the black mage the aqua veil, and I'm like, don't worry about it, kitten. I actually had a black mage in my M11 like recently. I was like veiling them because I don't know, they were dying. They were taking a lot more damage than they should have, and I was like, don't worry, kitten, I got this. And they were like, oh my god, thank you for saving me. Thank you for all the shields. And all in a day's work, kitten. Don't worry about it. Daddy's got this. And I was also like, why is this happening to bro? I didn't give a fuck. actually. I was just like, damn, that sucks. Kitten Daddy's got a damage down. Don't look. Kitten Daddy fucked up orbital. Don't look at me. Kitten Daddy can't do the weight pattern in orbital because Daddy's washed. So just don't look at me. New player, I'm guessing. That... Nope. Nope. That's... Don't look at Daddy. He messes... Don't look at Daddy. His rotation is drifted. Don't look at Daddy. He's not rolling his GCDs, Kitten. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, Kitten. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Daddy's a little bit washed right now. My 2 minute is drifted by 4 seconds. Daddy should really go crawl in a hole and when Kitten changes cardia target, my eyes start to glow and I growl. Grrr. That's my cardia. That's my dance partner. Grrr. When the E couple is playing dancer and gunbreaker and your kitten still DPs you even though you're playing gunbreaker because she signed a contract that says that she'll always DP her daddy. And then we die to 0.2% in rage. How did that happen? Daddy has arthritis from gooning so much. Daddy's Stardiver ran out. I'm sorry. That's Daddy's wash kitten. Don't even. I was in a free company that blew up in 2 months because of people like that. I was in a static for tea back in like February last year. So this was like about a year ago. Like a old friend of mine put together a static for tea in her free company, and she needed a barrier healer, and I play Scholar, so I was like, okay, I'll come. And this tea story is crazy. And so we raided like 3 times. We were only meeting like 1 day a week, right? And like that was fine. Like, you know, one day a week, it's okay. And we had these e-daters in the static, and like they were taking like a week off because they were gonna go visit each other in person. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then they just like never came back, and I don't know what happened to the static, but they kicked me out of the server, and that girl has me blocked. For context, I think I only typed like anything at all like a handful of times, and I would only talk about like the raid. Like I never said anything. I don't even know what I fucking did. No way. I don't know. They just like never came back, and then like I got kicked out of the freaking server, and then I'm blocked, and I don't even know what I did. I wasn't even holding up the prog, right? Like I wasn't like dog shit. I wasn't like the problem. We were progging. She was mad you fairy tethered her man. I'm sorry. I'll never do that again. That was my bad. Peg me as a homewrecker. I never spoke to either of them. I don't know. I think about this a lot. Yandere. Kitten didn't like Daddy talking to other girls. No, the E-couple was not the static lead. It wasn't the girl that invited me. It was just like, there was an E-couple in the static. It was a dancer and... I don't remember what the other... A dancer, and they played a melee. I don't remember what melee they played. Maybe it was... Dragoon? I don't remember. Dancer and something else, but that the static lead was a white mage. She was a white mage main. It's probably Samurai Dragoon. I think it was Dragoon. I think. Like I'm pretty sure it was Dragoon, but I don't. I don't remember. But I never interacted with them. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, statics in Final Fantasy are crazy. Don't ever join a static, right? Right? I say as I'm in a static, but like my static is made of really nice people and I really like them. And my static is actually all of the people that were kicked out of my previous static, which I think is really funny. Only PF. No. Yeah, it's all people that were kicked out of my old static. Just join a static and avoid the pain of PF. Yeah, it explains a lot. Like my old static I was in, I've explained this story on stream before, but basically like my old static I was in for cruiserweight, they were progging DSR at the same time. Do you ever troll the old static? I go and I like stalk them because I want bad things to happen to them, and they're like at the same part my static is, so I can't really be a hater, but I want bad things to happen to them, so I hope so. But okay, they were progging DSR at the same time, so they had like their DSR group and then like our static for Savage, and our tank, they like were having problems with her, and so she got kicked out of the static because of problems they were having with her in DSR. But like I'd only known her for like a little bit, and it's not like I was in the DSR group, so my co-healer and I, we were both new. We like didn't really know what happened, and like we didn't really give a fuck, right? Like I feel like is a reasonable reaction, right? Like we're not involved in that drama. We didn't really know her, so like who gives a fuck? But a static lead like sat us in a call and like explained all the drama, and I was just like, I don't really care. And then my co-healer, I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, I don't fucking know. So anyways, our tank, she messages my co-healer and I, and she's like, hey, you know, like sucks that I got kicked out of the static, but I'd still like to be friends with you guys. You know, you seem chill and I barely knew you, so like, you know, if you're around and want to raid, blah blah blah. We were like, yeah, okay, like that sounds fine. Like, you seem like a nice person. I don't know what happened in the static, but like I'd still be okay with being friends with you, like outside of the static. And so we were, and we would like raid together and stuff, but like never like with this, you know, like it was like a separate thing. Well, my static, when EX5 came out, logged me, and they saw that I was raiding with her, and they saw that my co-healer was raiding with her. Her and my co-healer ended up becoming like best friends, and I was still like friends with them too, you know. But we were raiding together because, I mean, like, you know, EX5 just came out, and I'm, hey, anybody want to do EX5? And she'd be like, yeah, I want to, so whatever. You know, it's normal. So they logged me and my co-healer and saw that we were raiding with her, and we're like, you know, it's early, or it's weird that, sorry, TOD, hi. It's weird that you're still raiding with her, but like, you know, as long as you can keep it separate from the static, that's okay. And I was like, why would I bring her around the static? But like, okay. So like a couple weeks go by, right? And the static lead sends me this like big old message about like the drama they had with her. And I was like, okay. And then I found out that he was dating the samurai in our static. So like, here's an issue, right? He was dating the samurai, and the samurai, she sends me a fucking New York Times best-selling novel in my Discord DMs. Like, it takes me like fucking 20 seconds to scroll through all of this text with like screenshots and stuff of her issues with the tank, right? And basically what it comes down to is they were hitting Enrage in DSR. And so the tank went to see like what the problem was, so they could not be hitting Enrage in DSR anymore, and saw that the samurai was not, like, the samurai just wasn't doing as much damage. And so she asked her if there was like any way that she could like pump out a little bit more. And the samurai took that as her being like a hard ass. I've seen the messages. It's not like they were like crazy messages. I think they were very kind and they made a lot of sense, right? And the samurai was like, that's not fair that you're looking at my damage. And so she went to the static lead, who's her boyfriend, and I didn't know that at the time because I would not ever raid with an E couple after the fucking T thing. And the static lead was like, you're bullying my girlfriend, so you're out of the static. She wasn't bullying her. So I'm looking at this fucking novel in my DMs, and I'm like, okay, like, that sucks that that happened, but that's not my problem. So I still am like, I'm still like friends with her. And then one day we're about to start Fru, right? We're like a week out from starting Fru. And they kick my co-healer. Well, actually, it's not even a week out. It was 2 days before we started Fru. They kick my co-healer. And he like messages me and he's like, they kicked me for still being friends with the tank. So I would be careful if I were you. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean they kicked you for being friends with her? I was like, we talked and they said it was whatever. And then it's like, we have raid, right? And I come on call for raid after knowing my co-healer has been kicked 2 days before we start Fru. And I'm like in the call, and then it goes like deathly silent. And they're like, Leah, we need to know where your loyalty lies. Are you still going to be friends with the tank? And I was like, what? And like this static is like a group of friends. It's like 4 of them. And so like they're like all putting me on the spot, and they're like, where does your loyalty lie? Are you still gonna be friends with her? And I didn't know what to say, and I was really anxious. So I got off call and I cried because I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and I was really like anxious about it. And so the static lead sends me this like giant message basically that was like, we kicked out your co-healer because he was still friends with the tank, and we just want to know, like, if you're gonna stay friends with her, then maybe you should leave the static, blah blah blah. And I sent him a very rude message back because he did not deserve any of my respect anymore. And I was like, you're a fucking psychopath, basically. I was like, you can't control who we're friends with, and as long as we're not bringing them around the static, like, you're acting like a child, and I think that's ridiculous. And he was like, we're just never gonna see eye to eye on this. What is there to see eye to eye on? Right? What is there to see eye to eye on in a situation like this? I was like, none of this makes any sense. Like, are you 5? Are you fucking 5 years old? Are you in high school? Are you stupid? But yeah, what the fuck is wrong with people? So anyways, after I got kicked out of the static, I went and I fucked around in top with all the people that got kicked out. And then they were like, hey, we should be a static together for the next tier. And I was like, okay, Pog. And yeah. And now we're having a good time. And it's a lot of fun. And they're very nice. And I don't understand why any of them got kicked out of the static because they're all nice people. I just think the static lead is a fucking psychopath. How many people were kicked out? It was me, my co-healer, the tank. Our machinist. Barrier healer. And our... Wait. Me? My co-healer. Tank. Machinist. Barrier healer. And our melee. Right? 3. Yes. Okay. So, me, the tank, my co-healer got kicked out. And then the old barrier healer, the old machinist, and the old melee were also people that got kicked out. And then we have 2 people that were picked up later. Like, ooms. But yeah, they kicked out 6 people. Yeah. That's fucking crazy, right? I don't know. I think about that a lot. I genuinely have no kindness in my heart for them, and I hate them, and I want bad things to happen to them. Not like bad things like in real life, but like I just hope they get griefed every single day. That's what I mean by bad things to happen to them. I hope they get griefed every single day, and that the new people they picked up suck and baby trap them, and yeah. Yeah. You know? performance. Well, they also, because it's a group of 4 of them, and the other 2, the tanks replacement, and we picked up a caster from PF, like randomly, and they also kicked them out of the static for being friends with me. Because I was friends with the tank, and then by proxy, being friends with me meant that they were friends with the tank. It made no sense. There's logs, I guess, of all of us raiding together outside of the static, and they just didn't like that. It's so petty. It makes 0 sense. It makes absolutely 0 sense. My last static was similar. They told me some kind of drama was happening, but I decided to leave after the first tier before anything went down. I just really wanted to raid, man. That was it. I don't want any stupid drama. I'm not involved. I don't really want to be your friend. I just want to raid. You know? I think I do want to be your friend, but like not enough to like have drama. You know, like I just want to show up and get my shit done and have a good time and then leave. And that's it. Yeah. When both sides of the static drama vent to you and you gotta choose sides, that's literally what they did! I was like, are you stupid? Like, this isn't my problem. And like, the tank told me what happened, right? She explained it to me, but she was like, I'm not asking you to take my side. Like, this is just like my perspective on it, so you're not like left in the dark. But like, at the end of the day, like, it's not your problem. So, you know, don't think about it too hard. And I was like, okay. I feel like that's reasonable. You know, I feel like that makes a lot of sense. You know, telling me without the expectation of me giving a fuck. That's cool. But the samurai throwing a big hissy fit in my DMs, I think about this a lot. I think about it every day. I hate them. I hate these people. Anyways, that is my rant. And this is my horrible Final Fantasy experience. I hope you all enjoyed. I will end here and I will go sub my eyes out now. Because the game can hurt me. Yes. Okay, I am going to go raid into Miss Dizzy Dokuro. So everybody please go say hi to Dizzy. Yippee! Yippee! Yeah. And oh yeah, I'm doing a stream this weekend for slop food reviews, so go see that on Twitter and submit your slop to me. And then don't forget that Memory is graduating at the end of the week. Yes, I think it's the 30th in like US time, 31st in JST. I don't know exactly what time she graduates, but she is graduating this weekend, so please make sure to go send her lots of support and love. Yippee! 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 Yeah, Memory from Kaleido. Yes. So everybody please go send some love to Memory and send me your slop. And go say hi to Dizzy.